Hello and thank you for joining us today for your news at 5. I'm Sydney Bouchelle. We're starting in Wilmington, where a man is now facing several charges after a shooting at a popular dance club early yesterday morning. Wilmington police say shortly before 2 a.m. officers heard gunshots coming from inside Pravda nightclub at 23 North Front Street. A large crowd ran outside before officers rushed in. Police identified 29-year-old Antonio Beatty as the suspect. Beatty is facing multiple charges, including attempted first-degree murder. He is currently being held without bond. The victim was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Lieutenant Greg Willett with the Wilmington Police Department says quick response by officers kept a bad situation from becoming worse.
Our officers reacted immediately. With hearing the gunshots, they immediately ran towards the gunshots. There was no wondering what that noise was, wondering where it came from. They were immediately able to tell where those shots were fired from and ran towards it just like they're trained to do.
Coming up tonight on WWAY News at 6, you'll hear how the nightclub is responding, as well as one Wilmington City Councilman who took to social media to give his thoughts on the downtown shooting. One New Hanover County crime program is no longer active. We're taking a look at another agency that runs a similar operation. New Hanover County Crime Stoppers was a program that offered a cash reward to anonymous persons who call its hotline with information that leads to the arrest of the person responsible for felony offenses. In recent years, this hotline has been routed to the Sting Center at Wilmington Police Department. So if you make a call to Crime Stoppers, it's the Wilmington Police Sting Center. Though it's not the same program, you'll receive similar services when you call. In Brunswick County, several public parks have experienced vehicle break-ins over the last several weeks. That's according to Brunswick County Parks and Recreation. The most recent break-ins happened Saturday afternoon at Town Creek Park off Ocean Highway in Winnebago. The windows of at least 3 vehicles in the parking lot were smashed and several items were stolen. There are currently no cameras at the park, but park officials say they're looking into installing cameras at all Brunswick County public parks in the future. Crews with the Bolivia Fire Department responded to a rollover crash early this morning. The crash happened between Gilbert and Clemens Roads. When emergency crews arrived, they found a female trapped in the vehicle. They were able to stabilize and remove the woman from the vehicle in just 6 minutes. Paramedics took her to a local trauma center for evaluation. Covering the Carolinas, the pilot of a single-engine Cessna walked away uninjured after the plane crashed in North Carolina yesterday evening. Authorities say the pilot was able to avoid all power lines. It's unclear what led to the crash. Both the Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board are investigating. New Hanover County Commissioners have now approved a buy-sale agreement and budget amendment to purchase the Wrightsboro Fire Station. New Hanover County has leased the station since the 2010 New Hanover County Fire Rescue merger. According to a press release, this purchase will bolster the department's ability to serve the area of the unincorporated county, including Wilmington International Airport. New Hanover County Commissioners voted today to bring more than 1,000 industry jobs to the Cape Fear. The board voted unanimously in favor of investing more than $1 million into Phase 2 of the Wilmington Trade Center along US 421. Phase 2 will expand the Trade Center to 212 acres and is master planned for up to 3.3 million square feet of Class A industrial space over the next several years. The development team will invest more than $80 million on the property, hoping to create 1,500 new jobs. Commissioner Dane Scalise feels the project will produce a high return on investment for the county.
This is the sort of thing that I'm very glad that we're doing. I am grateful to the folks who are advancing this particular cause, bringing jobs to this community.
Construction of the 100,000 square foot facility is slated for completion in early 2025. Leland Town Council received an update on their budget today, but some residents are still frustrated. Among other agenda items, Council received an update from staff for their 2024-2025 budget. The update lays out adjustments to the budget after the town lowered a proposed tax increase from a 39-cent increase to a 27-cent following a resident pushback. But although the budget still includes that lower 17% increase, some residents were frustrated with the council's decision to enter a closed session for an hour and a half at the beginning of the meeting. Resident Barbara Baumgarten is frustrated with the council's decision to enter a closed session.
They're just trying to run us down to make sure that we're not going to sit here and wait for them, so they're running the clock. And it's frustrating. People are coming out, they're showing their frustration.
During the meeting, the town council made clear that the closed session was to consult with the town attorney to discuss economic development opportunities and to discuss personnel matters. Council will present a new budget at their next meeting on Thursday. A somber anniversary, nearly 2 decades since the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history, how people are working to remember the victims.